with a view to a kill.
The 1980s gave us some of the most unforgettable movie moments ever put on screen, but sometimes the music became just as iconic as the films themselves. A handful of soundtrack songs didn't just support memorable scenes, they climbed all the way to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. These hits helped define the sound of the decade, while becoming permanently tied to the movies that introduced them. Today, we're counting down 10 movie songs from the 1980s that reached #1. But which cinematic anthem will take the top spot? Number 10, Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. When audiences watched Rocky III, they expected another dramatic boxing story about Rocky Balboa fighting his way back to the top. What they didn't expect was a rock anthem that would become one of the most recognizable motivational songs ever recorded. Eye of the Tiger was written specifically for the film after Sylvester Stallone asked the band Survivor to create a theme capturing Rocky's determination. The song powers the movie's famous training montage, perfectly matching Rocky's relentless preparation for his next fight. Its driving guitar riff and determined lyrics instantly energize the scene. Released in 1982, the track spent 6 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and later won a Grammy Award for Best Rock Performance by a Duo or Group. Decades later, it remains a universal anthem for perseverance and determination. From a boxing champion's comeback story, the next song celebrates the courage to chase a dream. Number 9, Flashdance, What a Feeling by Irene Cara. Few movie songs capture the excitement of pursuing a dream quite like Flashdance, What a Feeling. In the film Flashdance, the song plays during the climactic audition scene as the main character performs an emotional dance routine that could change her life forever. Irene Cara co-wrote the track alongside producer Giorgio Moroder and lyricist Keith Forsey. Together, they created an uplifting anthem about believing in yourself and pushing beyond doubt. Released in 1983, the song became a worldwide sensation. It spent 6 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and also won the Academy Award for Best Original Song. The track helped define the electronic pop sound that dominated the early 1980s and remains one of the most inspiring soundtrack songs ever recorded. Do you think this is one of the greatest movie soundtrack songs of the 1980s? Comment yes if you agree. From a powerful dance audition, the next song slows things down with a tender moment of young romance. Number 8, Crazy for You by Madonna. By the middle of the 1980s, Madonna had already become one of the biggest stars in pop music. However, Crazy for You revealed a softer and more emotional side of her artistry. The song appeared in the film Vision Quest, where it plays during a memorable slow dance scene between the story's young characters. Unlike Madonna's energetic dance hits from the same era, this track leans fully into ballad territory. Her gentle vocal performance gives the lyrics a sense of vulnerability that perfectly matches the film's romantic tone. Released in 1985, Crazy for You became Madonna's second #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100. The success of the song also helped bring greater attention to the film's soundtrack. From this heartfelt romantic ballad, the next entry connects love with one of the biggest action movies of the decade. Take my breath Number 7. Take My Breath Away by Berlin. When Top Gun premiered in 1986, it quickly became one of the defining blockbuster films of the decade. The movie delivered thrilling aerial combat scenes, but it also featured one of the most memorable love songs of the era. Take My Breath Away, performed by Berlin and produced by Giorgio Moroder, plays during the romantic scenes between Maverick and Charlie. The song's dreamy synthesizers and emotional melody create a powerful contrast to the high-speed fighter jet action. Take my breath away. The track climbed all the way to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and later won the Academy Award for Best Original Song. For Berlin, the ballad became their signature hit and remains strongly associated with the film decades later. Oh, by the way, I will be posting more videos like this, so please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next video. Okay, on to the next. Leaving fighter jets behind, the next entry takes us into the stylish world of international espionage. Number 6. A View to a Kill by Duran Duran. The James Bond franchise has produced many memorable theme songs, but A View to a Kill delivered something truly historic. When Duran Duran recorded the title track for the film, they created the only Bond theme ever to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The band collaborated with legendary composer John Barry, who had written music for several earlier Bond films. Together, they blended Barry's cinematic orchestration with Duran Duran's sleek new wave style. Released in 1985, the song became one of the band's biggest international hits. Its dramatic arrangement perfectly matched the glamour, suspense, and action associated with the famous spy franchise. But while this Bond anthem made history, the next entry on our countdown launched the decade with an even bigger chart-dominating soundtrack hit. Number 5. Call Me by Blondie. The 1980s started with a soundtrack song that quickly took over radio. Call Me was featured in the stylish crime drama American Gigolo, starring Richard Gere, and its sleek sound perfectly matched the film's fashionable Los Angeles setting. The song came together through an interesting collaboration. Legendary producer Giorgio Moroder wrote the music and originally offered it to Stevie Nicks. When scheduling conflicts prevented that partnership, Blondie stepped in, and lead singer Debbie Harry wrote the lyrics in just a few hours. Released in 1980, Call Me became a massive hit. The track spent 6 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and finished the year as the biggest selling single in the United States. With its driving guitar riff and energetic style, the song blended rock, disco, and new wave into a sound that defined the early part of the decade. From this stylish city soundtrack, the countdown now moves into one of the most famous love duets ever recorded. Number 4. Endless Love by Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. No one else will do. Some love songs fade over time, while others become timeless classics. Endless Love clearly belongs in the second category. Written by Lionel Richie for the film Endless Love, the song paired his smooth voice with the legendary Diana Ross for one of the most unforgettable duets of the decade. You will always be. The song plays during emotional moments in the film and captures the intensity of young romance. Its sweeping melody and heartfelt lyrics made it instantly memorable for audiences. Two hearts that beat as one. Released in 1981, Endless Love became a huge success. The song spent 9 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and received a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Original Song. The duet also became Motown's biggest hit single and remains one of the most beloved romantic songs ever recorded. Are you enjoying this video? If you are, please hit the like button. I'd sincerely appreciate it. After that timeless love story, the next entry takes a darker and more emotional turn. Number 3, Live to Tell by Madonna. By 1986, Madonna had already established herself as one of the biggest pop stars in the world. However, Live to Tell showed a deeper and more dramatic side of her music. The song was featured in the crime drama At Close Range, starring Sean Penn and Christopher Walken. The haunting ballad appears during emotional moments in the film and reflects its serious storyline about loyalty, betrayal, and survival. Madonna co-wrote the track with producer Patrick Leonard, creating a powerful and atmospheric song. When released as a single, Live to Tell quickly climbed the charts and became Madonna's third #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. Critics praised the song for its maturity and emotional depth, and many fans saw it as a turning point in Madonna's artistic evolution. From this reflective ballad, the next entry returns to the high school halls of one of the most famous movies of the decade. Number 2, Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds. Few songs capture the spirit of teenage identity quite like Don't You Forget About Me. The song became the defining anthem of the film The Breakfast Club, a movie that explored the lives of 5 very different students spending a Saturday together in detention. Interestingly, the band Simple Minds initially declined the opportunity to record the song. It was written by producers Keith Forsey and Steve Schiff, and several artists turned it down before the group finally agreed to perform it. Released in 1985, the track became Simple Minds' biggest hit in the United States, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Its most famous moment arrives at the end of the movie, when Judd Nelson's character raises his fist in triumph while the song plays. But even with its unforgettable movie ending, one soundtrack song still stands above the rest on this countdown. Number 1, The Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News. Make a one man weep, make another man sing. Few films from the 1980s have remained as beloved as Back to the Future, and its soundtrack played a major role in that success. One of the movie's most memorable musical moments arrives when Marty McFly auditions his band at a high school talent show. The judges reject the performance for being too loud, but the audience hears a song that would soon dominate the charts. The track is The Power of Love, performed by Huey Lewis and the News. Released in 1985, the song became the band's first #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100. Its upbeat energy and catchy chorus perfectly matched the adventurous spirit of the film. Even decades later, hearing the opening guitar riff instantly brings fans back to the excitement of time travel, skateboards, and the unforgettable town of Hill Valley. The 1980s were a golden era for movie soundtracks, and these songs proved that music from films could dominate the charts just as easily as any pop single. Each one became permanently tied to unforgettable scenes that audiences still remember today. And believe it or not, there are even more movie songs from the decade that reached #1, which means this countdown might need a part 2. Which song from today's list is your favorite? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me again here on Retro Remix for more music countdowns.